Head on over to our affiliates at inkgaming.com to pick up playmats, deck boxes, sleeves, anything that you need to get your game night going. Maybe even get yourself a custom playmat. Check out the link in the description below.
Well, it's new for me. I haven't gotten to play with this card yet.
Oh, okay. Well, it's from
Nobody knows that it's new
It's
for
from
you.
Lost
You
Caverns of
card.
Ixalan. Thank you very
Ixalan.
much.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I talked about so well before this.
You lost the Chouse Warp, so yeah. Gotta protect my commander. That's 2 threats down. Go ahead, Chris.
Tarmogoyf isn't good in Commander.
Nobody is saying these words.
I don't know.
All right.
Ooh, 19?
1,
5.
13.
Oh, wow. Chris.
All it took was the lucky treasure token.
What lucky treasure token?
One of my
One
hat.
Oh. Great. Hey there, hi there. Welcome to the day. How you guys doing today? So today is our Duskmourn Home Brew edition, which we love to do. We all went ahead and selected our favorites out of the set, or what we had, right? Right.
Sometimes you gotta brew with what you got.
It's true. It's true. So, if you guys like what you're seeing, or this is your first time being here, please give us a like, subscribe. Also, head on over to buymeacoffee.com. Help us out, buy us some packs, help us get more equipment and stuff. And
Yeah, remember to share your videos with your friends, family members, and after this game, why don't you check out some of our backlog for some other cool, fun games that we've done before. And if there's something you haven't seen us play before, let us know in the comments if there's something you really want us to see play.
we'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Comment. So, Chris, you rolled the highest. What are you playing?
I did. Oh my goodness, this does not happen statistically very often. I'm playing Winter Misanthropic Guide. He's a 3/4 human warlock for 1 black, red, green. He's Ward 2. At the beginning of my upkeep, each player draws 2 cards, and with Delirium, just like the other Winter, as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, each opponent's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the number of those cards. Yeah, so the more card types I have in the graveyard to trigger Delirium, you guys have less hand sizes on your turn. So if it starts at 4, your maximum hand size is 3.
Oof.
Yeah, but on the plus side, on my turn, you guys draw cards. I definitely didn't lean too hard into the stacks theme of it. I was just like, you know what, I just want to play Jund. I just want to Jund you guys out. Some big splashy Jund cards. Plus, it's really nice to have access to red in these with the Golgari cards from the pre-con. So I took a lot of those out and then added more red stuff in just to see what I could come up with.
Like
So,
these and these.
yeah, a little bit.
Chaos Warp.
Yes, the good Chaos Warp. Yeah.
Chaos
All right, how about you, Ken? What do you got for today?
Oh, what don't I have? I have the Jolly Balloon Man. He's a legendary human clown. He has haste. You can pay 1, tap it. Create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control, except it's a 1/1 red-blue creature in addition to its other colors and types. And it has flying and haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. I feel like that last part really keeps him under control. That activate as a sorcery. So I'm going to give a shout out to the professor. He did a build on his channel, and I was inspired by that, but I still kind of went off in the direction that I always go off in. Got to put those powerful things in there. I'm all about value. This entire deck is built on value. So if this creature comes into play, when I make a copy, I'm going to get that same trigger off the copy anytime a copy is made. So this one let me draw a card. This one will let me draw a card.
But you're in red-white.
Those aren't the value colors.
No, they're the equipment colors that usually go equip, attack. And that's not it. And that's what really attracted me to this commander is its difference. It is really different from the normal stuff that those two colors do. So
Cool.
thank you, Prof, if you ever see this video, for the inspiration.
Hey, share this video with the prof.
Yeah, let him know. Say something to him. Vince, what do you got?
Okay, I'll be playing Kianne, Corrupted Memory. It is a 2/2 for 4 legendary creature illusion. As long as Kianne's power is even, I may cast non-creature spells although they have flash. And as long as Kianne's power is odd, I may cast creature spells although they have flash. Whenever I draw a card, I put a 1/1 counter on it. So there was a few different ways to go about this. Obviously, all flash, or try to do, like 1/1 counters. So I kind of did a little bit of both. There's hopefully the 1/1 counters thing will make a splash here. That's the main thing. But the flash, it does it on its own. But I might have some other things that do it as well. That's pretty much the main thing we're trying to do, and also draw more cards for more 1/1 counters. There's also commander damage, so...
And that's the secondary commander.
It is the secondary commander, yeah.
Deck Dan played. If you
Yeah.
haven't seen that episode, check it out.
It was interesting to me, and it didn't come up in that game, so that it became even more interesting to me to try it out.
That's cool.
There we are, over to you, Dan.
I'm playing the Mindskinner. The Mindskinner is for 3 islands. It's a legendary enchantment creature, Nightmare. The Mindskinner can't be blocked. If a source I control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage, and each opponent mills that many cards. And he's at 10/1.
Ugh.
So my goal is not to kill your life, but to kill your library, which meshes okay with Chris's deck
Yeah.
there, unfortunately.
Wow.
But hopefully I have
Yeah.
some answers for that as well.
Might,
But let's find out.
maybe some accidental synergy partnership here.
Oh,
Is it as bad as my Bruvac deck? Or is he in there?
I don't know. Yes, he's in there.
Oh.
The
You-
Grandiloquent?
Yeah, you played against that deck.
Yeah, I spent some money to get him.
Well, I have that deck. If you guys want to see it, comment down below. All right. So, I'm playing a human clown. Chris is playing a human warlock. Dan's playing a nightmare, and Vince is playing an illusion. Make sure you use it.
Do you see it? It might not be there.
Oh, just use your illusion. So, chosen our commanders. We've sleeved up. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Chris, kick us off.
All right. I'll draw for turn. Fun. I will play. Let's go Dark Boar Pathway. This is the black side of the Kaldheim MDFC land. And I'm just gonna go ahead and Forest Cycle Generous Ent now. Go ahead, Ken.
Okay. Draw. I'll play Fountain Port from Bloomburrow. Tap it for colorless, or I could pay 2, tap it, sacrifice a token, draw a card. I could pay 3, tap it, pay 1 life, create a 1/1 blue fish creature token. Or I could pay 4 and tap it and create a treasure token. That was kind of a side theme of my deck, was treasures, but it was less about treasures and more about Value Town.
Cool.
That's all I could do. Go ahead, Vince.
I was hoping it was about fish.
And Island. We all know what that does. Pass.
No.
Read the whole card. Alright.
Island, basically an island.
I'm gonna play Hidden Cataract. Cue Ken's jokes about cataracts and eye surgery. It is a land, Hidden Cave. Hidden Cataract enters the battlefield tapped. Tap to add a blue. Pay 4 and a blue. Tap, sacrifice Hidden Cataract. Discovered 4. Activate will need as a source summary.
I have no jokes for that.
Lies.
Alright, I had surgery for cataract.
It's not a joke.
Yeah, it's just a
That's
story.
a fact.
It's a fact.
Oh, jeez. All right. All set there, Dan?
Yeah.
All right, I'll tap. Draw for turn.
what I was hoping.
Yeah. All right. I'll play the Stomping Ground that I got off the Generous Forest Cycling. I'll take 2, so it comes into play untapped.
Uh-oh.
And then...
Pass.
Nah. I'll cast a new card. NT, Seneschal of the Sun.
Well, that's new.
Well, it's new for me. I haven't gotten to play with this card yet.
Oh, okay. Well, it's from Icorian.
Nobody knows that it's new
It's
for
from
you.
Lost
You
Caverns of
card.
Ixalan. Thank you very
Ixalan.
much.
I'm sorry. Ixalan. We did that too.
Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Gains trample until end of turn. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until your next end step.
Okay. Let's see.
Go ahead.
Read commander. Check what abilities of creatures you control. And there you go. Plan is B. Alright, I'm going to play a Plains, then I'll tap these 2 and play the Arcane Signet. We all know what that does.
Ban it.
It's all I can do this turn. Go ahead, Vince.
Alright, let's draw this.
It goes in every commander.
I'm going to play Forest, and I will tap both and play Rampant Growth. Search my library for a basic land card and put it on the battlefield tapped.
Oof, everybody's hit ramp except me.
Maybe you're next.
Well, I guess you didn't. You did a forest cycling.
There's Forest.
I think I've got the ramp
This
covered.
goes to the graveyard. I will shuffle, and while I'm doing that, you can take your turn, Dan.
Untap. Draw. Let's go with...
Oh.
Like that move? It wasn't intentional.
I think this is an island. It's hard to tell.
No, that's a brochure.
We gotta pay 2 for Ezior, Wardwing Familiar, legendary creature, bird, flying, spells your opponents cast it. Target 1 or more commanders you control, costs 3 more to cast. 1/3.
Dan has a burb.
The original ward.
Yeah.
The OG.
Go ahead.
That's actually kind of scary.
Untap. Draw.
Yeah, you get rid
I
of
gotta
that.
protect the Mindskinner.
Yeah. You gotta. Yeah. You gotta do that. Dang you. I hate you.
Alright, I'll go to combat. I will attack. Dan has a blocker.
Yes,
I'll be nice. Evens, odds. Evens. And T is attacking Ken. Yep. When I attack, I discard a card. I will discard my own Arcane Signet. Then put a +1/+1 counter on Inti. And since I discarded a card, I exile the top card of my library. It is Bolt Bend.
Love that card.
That's great.
Yeah.
Play it till end of turn.
I could.
So
It
that
might
was
not.
3.
Yep, so it's 3 damage.
You suck. Billing.
Womp womp. Alright, so main phase 2, I will play the Forest. And like I was telling Dan, I have the ramp covered because I will cast Sakura Tribelder. 1/1, sacrifice Sakura Tribelder, search your library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped. That shall.
Okay.
I'm playing cards.
Oh, I know you're playing cards. Just
Yeah, stop that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pay 3. And I'm gonna play Filigree Familiar. When Filigree Familiar enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. So, nice return. When it dies, draw a card. He's a 2/2. And I am tapped out. Go ahead.
See, I didn't hit you that hard.
Untap.
Don't make excuses. Okay, I got that.
Play Island. Let's see. What do I play here? I'll play Fathom H. 1/1 Evolve. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control that has greater power and toughness than this creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Whenever a 1/1 counter is put on it, I may draw a card. Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, rock draw.
Yeah, right.
Alright, I played an island, which means I have enough to cast my commander.
Oh, boys.
My boy is ready.
Fear the Mindskinner.
I'll sack Sakura Tribelder.
Skinner.
Gonna Go get him out.
Then
Fear is the Mindskinner.
nobody can block flying at the moment.
That's
Correct.
the correct statement.
Very
Who do you hate the most?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you'll see.
Yep.
All right, one at Chris in the air.
Yep. I mill one.
Not you.
Everyone?
The source I control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage, and each opponent mills that many
Wow.
cards.
So each mill
Okay.
one?
Each mill
I
one.
didn't realize it was.
Oh,
Oh,
that's one I want to put in.
Twilight Mire.
Chaos Warp.
I lost my Kenrith transformation. That
Oh.
I talked about so well before the
You lost the Chouse Warp, so yeah. Gotta protect my commander. That's 2 threats down. Go ahead, Chris.
Wow.
Well.
Fancy. Alright, untap. Draw.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest commander hater cards.
Boy. That's only damage from sources you control, right?
Yes.
Okay. Helpful.
I'd hope so. It's on this side of the
Well, it'd be funny if we could all just pile in and just super mill.
It doesn't say like all damage to opponents is prevented. Mill instead. It says the source I control deals damage.
Right. Could help Dan, but I want to do the fun thing, so we're going to do the fun thing. I'll play Rogue's Passage as my land for a turn. Then I'm going to cast Dissa the Restless. 5/6. Whenever a Largoy permanent card is put in your graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, put it onto the battlefield. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a Tarmogoyf token.
Hey,
Ooh.
Dan played that
Yeah,
in that game.
he sure did. And I get to play it in this game. Ha ha ha. So, combat, your Mindskinner's big, Dan.
No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
on the
10
power
more.
end.
On the power end, yeah, but anything can block it?
But if he hits you for
Kinda
10, that's
ties.
10 cards.
No, that's,
The
yeah.
Mindskinner can't be
It's
blocked.
unblockable.
Oh,
Right.
okay, but you can still block with it.
I can, but I probably won't.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
Yeah, this is gonna be a weird frenemies game. I feel like I'm helping Dan, but Dan's also helping me in a weird, twisted way.
I didn't do any damage to you.
That's
Calm
fair.
down.
Well, you're putting stuff in his graveyard, which is helping.
It was exactly the same as if I had attacked anybody else.
True.
Same outcome.
You have a point.
different game.
But I'm more inclined to believe you are less likely to block than Fitz, so I'm gonna attack you with Inti.
Yeah, you're right.
I will discard Commune with the
Especially since you
Gods.
just said it.
Inti gets a counter. Then I'll exile Command Tower.
Haha, fool. Nah.
Very funny. Alright, so
Kill
4.
it dead.
And I get to make a Tarmogoyf token.
There's a 4 on here somewhere.
Alright, while I'm conducting my arts and crafts, you may go.
Alrighty then. Untap. This all changed the trajectory of what I was going to do. Spectacle Seeding enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. And I do!
You sure about that?
Accomplished. So, I was originally going to cast my commander, but that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to play Skyclave Apparition. It's Core Spirit, it's 2/2. Enters the when it enters, exile up to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with mana value 4 or less. It says target Dan's commander 4 or less. Whenever Skyclave Apparition leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates a XX blue illusion token, where X is the mana value of the exiled card.
What happened?
I exiled your commander.
He has Ward 3, you know that, right?
What's that?
I have Ward 3 on it,
Oh,
right?
you might have missed that
I
part.
did miss that part. Shoot.
I also missed that part.
Because of
Oh, because Eeyore.
Eeyore, the flying donkey.
Shoot. I wasn't ready for
You
that.
couldn't stop the McGoyf engine over there. There's 2 5 6s on
Yeah, you could get rid of that
What are you
D-sub.
messing with my McGoyf engine for, man?
This has been a problem.
Okay.
I think the other one.
I'm
Gone too soon.
You got some damage in.
When it dies, I get a token
When
that's...
this dies,
Yes.
you get a XX blue illusion creature token where X is the mana value of the exiled card.
Gotcha.
So that's
So I get a... Yeah, I get a 2/2.
Yeah.
Fun.
When this dies.
Right.
Dang it, I forgot about that 3. That sucks. Go ahead, Vince.
Vince, what's in your graveyard?
Kenrith's transformation and rampant growth.
Oh, there's an enchantment too. Okay.
There's an enchantment too.
Okay. To everybody's reference, Tarmogoyf is a 6/7.
You don't have an enchantment in your graveyard?
No, I have sorcery, land, creature, and artifact. Ken has an instant, and you have the enchantment.
Oh boy, gotta track everything.
Guess what I
You
have?
A commander with ward.
Not my graveyard.
I may have not read the card,
I think
even
I'm
though
just.
Dan explained the
I
card.
think I'm just gonna tap 4 to cast my commander. Whoops.
Whoops.
So Kianne is here. Along with power is even, I may cast non-creature spells with a flash, and it's even currently. When it's odd, I can cast creature spells with a flash. Whenever I draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Kianne. Evolve. Whenever creature battlefield with greater power toughness, put a 1/1 counter on it. So I will do such thing. When I put a 1/1 counter on the Fathom Mage, I get to draw a card. And whenever I draw a card, I get to put a 1/1 counter on Kianne. Wow. And there's that 1/1 counter.
That's a 3/3, so creatures have flash, right?
It is currently now odd, therefore I can cast creature spells with I only tap the mana here, but yeah. So yeah, that was bigger, so if it's a counter, draw a card, and then I guess I get
It's me or is everybody up to red?
Not really. Not really.
Everybody's got spooky boards, but you know,
Go ahead.
that's the name of the game. Spooky boards. Duskmourn.
Oh.
We're playing spooky boards.
Yeah.
Spooky birds!
Never heard those 2 words together my entire life.
New island is dropped.
Abs. Yeah. Out of control. Unblocked.
No, we have to put our cards in our graveyards. Oh no.
Yeah, buddy. 10 of them.
Psychic corrosion.
Oh.
God, nice.
Whenever you draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Go ahead and cast your commander, Chris.
Maybe I will.
Wow. Gauntlet's been laid.
So we're about to put 11 cards into our graveyard here in a minute.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point in keeping anything back. They know you guys know I'm not going to block with these guys.
I understand.
So
True.
11 at Chris.
Yep.
Wow.
So 11 cards going to the graveyard?
Yes.
Yep.
1,
Or does the psychic corrosion?
No,
No.
He has to draw
That's
cards
on
for that
card
to work.
draw.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh, 10, 11. There goes all my land I didn't get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Big
land.
board wipe.
And
I can
my,
feel myself losing friends.
and my finisher.
Mm.
That one hurts a little bit.
It turns out you guys like the things in your library, so making you get rid of them is a good move.
But don't
for
get
you.
me wrong, that was 11 cards deep, so who knows how soon I was going to get it.
Yeah. You got a point there. Did anybody want a planeswalker or battle by chance?
No, I have enchantment, instant, creature, sorcery, land,
Yeah. Creatures, instants, lands, artifact.
and that's it.
And
Okay.
sorcery, land.
Gotcha. Okay, so we don't have Kindred, we don't have battles, we don't have planeswalkers.
If those are the only 3 you're looking for, we'll just let you know.
Cool. Alright, yep. So Tarmogoyf is still the same. Alright, I'll untap. Draw for turn.
My battles are a pain.
Well, then eventually.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
Yeah, it is.
What I said?
No, this card I draw.
Gonna make me draw cards? That'd be terrible.
I have 2 options. I could make you make milling bad for everybody even more, or I could make your psychic corrosion not work.
Whichever.
I don't care either way.
I love politicking with Dan. He's like, I can do this, and then we can do this. Deal? Yeah, it don't matter.
I have plans of my own.
It's like everyone else is threatened. He's like,
It turns out this is just a game, you know?
Yeah, Dan don't sweat as much.
It's not like these life points are, actually attached to your life or anything. Right?
But it'll get sent to a shadow realm after that. After
I'm not
the
like
life points hit
chipping
zero.
away at my life from 100 or something, right?
I mean,
I gotta play more life gain decks.
yeah, you do.
Alright, I'm going to cast Polluted Cistern. Whenever one or more cards are put into my graveyard from my library, each opponent loses 1 life for each card type among those cards.
Oh my god.
And if I'm milling a lot of cards, that's pretty good.
Kill it.
Can I have a locked room token, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. I knew someone had one.
Oh, now I get it. It's the
Friendship.
same size.
Yeah.
You gotta start keeping those.
Now I get it. It says locked.
Combat, Dan. 11?
Did you ever use your life
Yeah, for what?
for the attack?
You don't lose.
He doesn't.
Yeah, instead of damage,
Oh.
they mill. Everyone mills.
Yep. Yep.
And I get a second Tarmo buddy. I'll think
you
about
could put it
drawing
to-
it. I could.
Well, he has to be untapped, so I guess.
Tarmo friend.
Yeah. So there's currently 2. One's untapped. I'll get to drawing. Go ahead, Ken.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw. If my mana went into my graveyard,
That's what I'm saying.
Just play from your graveyard until I get Graph Digger's Cage out.
I'm gonna cast my commander.
Mm-mm.
He does have haste, and I do have a mana left. I can make red balloon creatures. So I will tap my commander, and I'll create a token that's a copy of the Filigree Familiar, except it's a 1/1 red balloon creature token in addition to its other types, and has flying and haste. Sacrifice at the beginning of your next end step, activate only as a sorcery. So my token, that's a quirky. Alright, the copy comes into play. I gain 2 life. And then I'm going to swing that 1/1 balloon at Dan.
Oh.
And yeah, that is going to be my turn. This sacrifices at the end and onto Vince.
Okay. Untap. Draw this card. When I draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Kianne.
Boy.
I will pay 1, 2, 3 for Kadama's Reach. Search my library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those, 1 on the battlefield tapped and 1 in my hand. Let's go.
Oh. Sorry.
What happened?
The copy of the Filigree Familiar died. So
Oh, yeah,
I
you get
get
to
to
draw
draw
a
a
card.
card.
Yeah.
So,
So
sorry
I
about
put
that.
the forest on the battlefield tapped and the island in my hand. Card Rajashmi and she's
Rajashmi.
I have too many cards in my hand.
She's
Yeah,
a good
it's
card.
Great.
You have
I
too
know.
many cards in hand?
I
guys?
had 8. Now I have 7, and now it's Dan's turn.
Cool. Untap. Draw. Each opponent mills 2.
And
Oh!
cultivate.
Hit the Kindred!
And darn it, that's what I really wanted.
2 lands.
Marcus Moody.
Alright, Dual Caster Mage and Formless Genesis. That is 3 different card types milled, so Ray loses 3 life.
Thanks, Dan.
Oh my god.
Did you say 3?
Yes.
Alright.
And I got Kindred, so my Goyfs are 7/8 now. Who said Tarmogoyf isn't good in Commander?
Nobody is saying these words.
I don't know. I'm going to find some 2016 Reddit posts where it's like, Tarmogoyf's bad in Commander. Doesn't do anything. Now look at Tarmogoyf.
Which one
Drew
is
Bart
better?
Simpson.
I'm going to play a Nesting Ground. Tap to add a colorless or pay 1, tap to move a counter from target permanent you control onto another target permanent. Activate only as a sorcery. Tap 2, Blackfoot Blade, Reforge.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Tap 3, attach it.
Oh,
Equip legendary creature. Alright. So Mindskinner is now 15.
oh,
Sweet.
Yeah, good for Chris.
At least he can't do commander damage.
15 at Chris.
Yep, so everybody mills 15.
Yes.
God.
This is amazing.
It's probably going to end up killing me through your card.
2, 3, 4.
I don't even want to look through these. I hate you, Dan. Some more land.
If it makes you feel better, I think I'm going to be first to die.
Doesn't, because I lost a shitload of cards.
Oh, yeah.
But you just do what it's supposed to do. and that's
There
cool.
goes Mother. Thanks a lot.
Oh, I lost a lot.
Anointed Procession. Oh,
I lost Iconic Rift.
15.
Psych Rift is gone.
I hope I get Trepanation Blade next.
Oh, right.
Oh, target player mills cards. Let's figure out how big he is. All right, mill more cards.
All right. Well, Dan, Dan, you hit the lottery here because you got 8 of the 9 card types I can hit. So
Yeah.
everybody loses 8 life.
Thanks, Dan.
You're welcome. To be clear, this is Chris's fault.
That means you too, Dan.
I know. I'm waiting for my turn. If we all try to tap it, it does weird things.
Fair enough.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Math. All set there, Dan?
I think so.
Okay. All right. I'll untap. Draw for turn. Play Woodland Cemetery.
That's the famous one downtown.
Yeah. So you can block a thing. So I'm only doing 12 to you. Well, now I do the mean thing. Well, the less mean thing than the commander.
Do it, Harry.
Urbrask, Heretic Praetor. 4/4 haste. At the beginning of my upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, the next time they would draw a card this turn, instead they exile the top card of their library. They may play it this turn.
Oh boy.
So it replaces your draw with an exile. So you don't.
No draws at all.
Yeah, you don't add cards to your hand during your draw step.
Okay.
Yep.
so we
And
exile them instead.
yes,
And how long do you have to play it?
till the end of the turn.
So
And-
you're drawing it only until the turn.
All right, and Dan, for your amazing Mindskinner deck, I will attack you for lethal.
Jesus
And even if I block, I die?
Yes.
Told you I was going to die first.
I didn't expect him to pile on that quick, but he did get.
I was hoping some of you guys would be threats and do stuff.
I was
but guess
trying,
I'm
but
dead.
all my cards are here, and you put so much in his graveyard, he pumped those up fast.
Yeah, I know.
His commander's supposed to pump his things up.
This is why I don't like telling Chris what commander I'm going to.
Ken, give me the green marker, please. Thank you,
I
sir.
put a board white.
Need another Tarmogoyf token here. Goyfs for days. Alright, Ken, while I'm doing my artistic talents here, you may go.
Okay. Tap.
Do a tiny one.
Draw.
Any removal?
Play this. Planes.
I do that.
I have something. See if I can play this right. Goblin Bombardment. Alright. I'm gonna pay 1 to tap the Jolly Balloon Man. And I'm gonna create a copy of the Skyclave Apparition.
Ooh, smart.
When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target Tarmogoyf token. Oh, it has to be non-token.
Wait, what card did you exile, by the way? The card you drew this turn, because of his Heretic Raider.
Oh,
If you don't
shoot.
draw, you exile the top card.
Yeah, you impulse draw.
Sorry, I had to do that before you get too far. So is the.
Thank you.
Yep.
Your spirit lives on.
This is Chris isn't paying attention.
I'm paying attention.
I will exile this.
Disa? Cool.
I
Yes.
wish you would have asked me. I would.
When this apparition leaves the battlefield, you get to create a XX blue token illusion creature, where X is the mana value of the exiled card. And ooh, Chris is tapped.
So you get a Tarmogoyf when your card leaves the battlefield?
What do you mean? When?
How'd you get the extra
from the
Tarmogoyf?
commander.
When he attacks.
Yeah, with
Or not
Disa.
the commander. With
Oh,
Disa.
okay.
Yeah.
Now you won't get that.
Well, no, you sacrifice the apparition, right? So it does die.
We didn't
Oh wait,
do
but
it.
no, the card
You
has-
get it. You get an illusion.
When it leaves. Oh, when it leaves the battlefield. Okay, so I get a 5/5. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Vince. Running out of infinite tokens
2,
here.
3, 4, 5.
Thank you.
Chris.
And one of that is commander damage.
No.
No, I'm just
2, 3, 4, 5. Is that
Oh, yeah,
Chris?
you used that flexibility.
Yep. Okay, this is still during your turn, so I'm not getting this. So I'm going to take 5, 6.
Yeah, you have to wait for this to die.
Yeah.
To occur.
Okay, so I take 6.
5. I'll say 5 again.
Because it's a 1/1. Oh yeah, that's right.
2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 5.
Yeah. I accept your 5.
All right. Going to my second main, I'm going to sacrifice this creature, throw it at you, and have it deal 1 damage to target Chris.
Ouch.
Because that leaves, you get to make the illusion. I don't know if that helped us at all, but I
I don't know,
really
it was
tried.
giving him a lot of stuff.
A bit scary. So
Oh, God, much. Okay, I'll untap.
he's
Draw this card. When I draw this card, this gets a 1/1 counter.
We don't draw it.
Oh, that's right.
Exiled.
So
You
that,
exile it instead. Replacement effects.
it was levitation. I'm probably not going to do it. I'm going to play island for turn. Man, I've got a couple of plays here. I'm going to pay 2,
Yeah.
3. I'm going to play Eternal Witness.
there you go.
Enters the battlefield, return target card from my graveyard to my hand. I'm going to return Cyclonic Rift to my hand.
Seem good.
And if I don't get a land next turn, it'll be useless either way.
Anything put in your graveyard is going to cause you to lose life because of his polluted.
Well, it's whenever a card from my
His-
library
it's
goes
your-
to my graveyard.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright, I guess I lose levitation. That's my turn. I can't do anything.
It's in exile.
Alright.
Yep. Alright, untap. Draw.
This game was too
Sure.
fast for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I didn't get to get my motor running.
Okay, upkeep, I exile. It's a mountain. Then I get to draw. Sweet.
So on your turn, you can play that.
Yeah, I can. Play the mountain. Why not? It's pretty good.
That's what I hear.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it. Alright. Here's winter.
It finally happened.
Misanthropic
We have
Guide.
no
I was wondering if you're going to win without casting your commander.
Why don't
I-
we?
I thought about it
But
for
not
half a
tomorrow.
second, then I'm like, you know what? This.
What does that affect us?
It's so at the beginning of your when you go to your cleanup phase at the end of the turn,
you're
you check your hand size.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
Yeah.
yeah. So you still get to keep what you have in hand currently.
When do we draw the cards?
His instant.
At the beginning of my upkeep.
This was.
Oh, so
I'm
I
like,
don't know.
we had an upkeep and he drew, so it was next.
That's what I'm saying. We might not get that out.
I don't think he could. Oh God, he could.
Yeah.
You mirror like within. Hey, when'd you gain life?
What do you mean? When did I gain life?
I thought you were lower than that after that attack. Oh, never.
I mean, Dan keeps Dan kept
I
swinging.
did no damage to anybody all game.
Yeah.
And yet you killed me first. I don't know why.
I don't even.
I didn't kill you.
I didn't think it was,
It was me. I'm the jerk face.
It was just cycling through my deck faster. I didn't see a problem with it.
Yeah, you still had the same number.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy I got through like, a third of everybody's deck.
And quickly.
Yeah.
And very quickly.
Let's see. We'll see what happens. I will attack Ken for 27 plus 5, 32.
Holy
Cry,
crap.
Ken.
Well, you're on your own, Vince.
Yay, I'm on my own.
It's alright, this game's almost over.
That's why.
This might be the record for the shortest.
Currently 45 minutes.
Main phase 2,
I'll
I
take longer
will.
thinking so I don't break my record.
Main phase 2, I will retrace Formless Genesis by pitching this Tranquil Thicket. So I get a XX colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling and Death Touch, and where X is the number of lands in my graveyard.
Oh boy.
Those I gotta count. But this one I do have a token for.
Yippee and me, I say skippy.
Alright, I have a 10/10 shapeshifter with Death Touch.
Yeah.
You're up, Vince.
Alright, let's see. What can I do?
Don't worry, in case you guys were worried. Was
Oh,
some Eldrazi.
That's what I exiled. Glad mouse.
Glade Beams.
Yeah, that too. You plug it in and you plug it in.
Guess I'm
What do I have
happy.
to discard down to?
0.
Oh, you got it.
You sure?
Yep.
All right.
Because I'm not going to be able to do anything, so there's no point in playing it out.
Yeah, you got
Wow.
blockers. He's got stuff, but he can't.
I have Fog in my hand, but if I have no cards in hand, I can't play Psych-Rift or Fog, so what's the point?
You would have 2. You would get imprisoned in the moon.
Yeah, there's no point. I don't got nothing.
He
He
would-
got out to too fast.
He would
of a
need to
thing.
top deck a flash threat, yeah.
Yeah, too much. The mill made his deck a lot
Wow.
better.
Yeah, no, I mean, I had, like, I didn't have my own self-sufficient game plan, but yeah, Dan just
Yeah, if I have
turbocharged it.
no cards in hand, then I have no answer. So it doesn't even matter that I had Fog and Psych-Rift. I can't do it.
And this is why I don't like to tell Chris what commander I'm playing. Which one are
wasn't-
you doing?
I wasn't
Alright, I'm going to build
planning on
synergies around your deck.
I don't know what I'm doing with my deck yet. Oh wait, now
send
I
me your
do.
card
Let
list.
Dan help me.
It's winner's
I'm
revenge.
just kidding. That was harsh.
Yeah, no, after that last game with Winter, I was just like, you know what, yeah, I want to win.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you start
okay,
from scratch,
no,
or
not
did
that
you
I want
pull
to.
her? Did you pull her out and start from scratch?
Yeah,
or did you
yeah.
like,
Basically,
build
yeah. I took the upgraded precon, and then I went red, and then instead of being like, oh, I'm going to do the same thing but with red commander, it's like, no, I still want to have like these self mill effects that help spread damage out. So I want it to be more group sluggish, as opposed to just again self-sufficient mill, put big creatures on the field.
See, I had some Timmy creatures, some, the various Leviathans that were going to pop out and act as defense. But, Prof's Eidetic Memory,
That's a cool
some
card,
awesome
yeah.
cards in here that just were not going to show up, apparently. Oh, Thought Reflection, it's like, I'm going to play this again sometime, but not on the channel.
I hope you do.
This will go good in here. I'll put this in here, too.
There's my blue
Use
back
that,
too.
use that card instead.
The fancy one.
The fancy borderless. Oh man, wow, that was a quick game.
I judged you guys out.
Literally
with
Dan gave you
the
the,
junk cards.
stuff in your
Yeah,
graveyard.
if Tarmogoyf wouldn't have been, if Dissa didn't get in his hand, that would have been a
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is secret commander.
Yeah, I wish I had an answer for her. It was too early for my answers.
Right.
Well, good job, guys. I wish I would have seen more of what my deck had done. I was pretty excited about it, but
Yeah, what you guys build?
I was doing the thing. I just couldn't attack with it because you gave him 9/10s.
Build all my card types.
pretty much. That was a crazy game. Well, if you guys like what you saw in this really short game, we appreciate you for tuning in. If you guys liked it, please give us a like. Please give us a subscribe. It's the best way you can support the channel.
Yep, share with your friends. And hey, you made it to the end of this video. Why don't you check out another one down below? Got
Yes.
quite a few.
If you guys want to buy us a cup of coffee, head on down there, click it, support us, help us get the materials. I keep getting asked about these card holders, and we got to get the materials to build these things. So, we're going to start selling them. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next one. The Jund guy gets it over here
Yeah.
with his hat.